Oh, hello. Please, no, don't get up. Pleased to meet you. My name is Newton. Newton Fright. When it comes to most things, truthfully, I'd rather not, if given the option. No, not that I have a problem or anything, it's just things tend to go awry when I get involved, so I'd rather not. Understand? And now you want to know about my past. Which past? No, I mean I have a witch past, as in I was raised by witches. Have I mentioned I like puns?
Yeah, I see you staring, and I know what you're thinking. Like I'm some savage beast. I guess there's some truth to that. I mean, I grew up like most gnomes do, in a marauding pack raiding the weak to survive. And I was a handful. I mean, I caused so much trouble, the pack gave me the name Havok. And that was going to be my life. Until I found a new path with the Guardian Light. I still feel all those primal urges the way I did before, but now there are these new desires. The desire to protect. So keep staring if you want. I just may have your back one day. And maybe you'll see me in a new light. A Guardian Light.
Oh, golly, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. Oh, no, please don't be afraid. I know I look scary and green and have tusks, but really I have a banjo. Want to hear me play? No? Well, you look like a trustworthy person, right? I can trust you? I'm afraid of everything. Figure that. A half-orc the size of an orangutan, terrified of literally everything. Irony is not lost on me. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Know of any flower fields I can take a nap in?
Thanks for the drink, stranger. Where'd I learn how to play like that? My muses rent their abilities for the night. Their price is undivided attention and rivers of ale. Where am I from? I'm from the echoes of Yukon with the broken voice, the wandering melodies of Jack's Polaricide, the breath between Herod McQueen's finishing note and thunderous applause. The pull at your belt from a too heavy money pouch. Mine's not tugging too hard at the moment, but please, ask me more personal, probing questions. Will I come to your party? Yes, I've heard of your carousing. Did I hear right that you woke up drunk with... Oh, it's happened before? Oh, I'm sure the priest didn't mind at all, but let me ask you this. Do you know the name Gaad? Never heard of him? Good. Well, I will come play for you and your rich friends. It would be your pleasure, I'm sure.
Oh, hello. Aren't you beautiful? I'm Ezra. Bess, lovely to meet you. Please don't touch the hair. It is as luscious as it looks, but we're not that close yet, darling. Oh, you're here for one of my parties. I'm afraid I haven't thrown one in quite some time, actually. I wasn't aware there were still people around that used to go. Well, it's always good to see a friendly face, and such a pretty one at that. Who knows? Maybe another party will be in the near future. Yes, yes, I'll be sure to invite you. Ta-ta now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Character Player, where story is the real DM. We're actors by day and nerds by night, and tonight we'll be diving right back into Ravenloft, we will. But before we do that, we've got a little bit of announcements, I do believe. So, Ricardo, Blayde, Diaz, would you be so kind?
Yeah, top of the morning to you too, Justin.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we have only a couple announcements for you guys today. First off, we want to thank everybody who came and hung out with Justin and I for Insight Check late night. We had a blast doing it, and having you guys in the chat interacting with us definitely helped us have a lot more fun with it too. So keep an eye out for that. Again, we'll have another one coming next month. So keep an eye out for that. If you guys want to pitch topics, if you want to ask us some questions, if you want to share your art, cosplays, and all that great stuff, feel free to send them on to us, and we would love to feature them on the show because we would love to talk about them some more. Also, next week, we have our official premiere of Playtest, our brand new show where we get to test out brand new content and one-shots from people in our community. Next week is going to be Liz Cecil's episode. She's going to be DMing a brand new one-shot. And if you have a few people in this game today that are going to be in that game next week with some fresh characters for you guys. And we'll have some brand new faces as well. So please come and join us next week. That is going to be at 7:15 next week, March 22nd. And lastly, we want to say a big thank you to all the people that help us with all the sounds and music that we use: Syrinscape, SwordCoastSoundscapes, and of course, David Kaiser Music. We couldn't be doing these shows without them. They help us out a ton with setting atmosphere and making a great experience for all of you. So thank you to all those awesome creators. Please go and follow and share their stuff so they can be huge. I believe that's all of our announcements for now. Unless I'm mistaken.
I think you're right there, Ricky.
Is there a birthday that I'm forgetting?
No, I think we're all set, right? Although people
Are we supposed to be all talking in Irish dialects today?
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You're just way too good.
I'm not going to do it. I refuse. That's
Wait,
Lucky Charms.
Oh, looky there.
After all, it's almost St. Patty's Day.
That's right. Yeah, if you ever need direct coaching, go to our Ezra, right?
Very true.
Shit.
I think just one more thing to say. If you are watching this live, feel free to hop into the chat and, talk with some of us so we'll be able to respond back to you. But without further ado, let's get ready to dive back into the mists of Ravenloft.
Oh, God.
And we're back. I was on the completely wrong notes page. That's why I'm laughing like a lunatic. But we're ready to dive right back into the mists of Ravenloft. And last we left off, Newton Fright found himself losing some control as seemingly his patron began to take over his being. In a fit of ultimate power, Newton killed one of the reformers and caused quite a stir in the Reformation Center. He was taken to a holding cell and left in a padded room where he was unable to hear anything around him. While all of this was happening, Aerith Ezra, Stiki, and Havok tried to figure out what they could do to save their ally. Ezra found an odd note that was stuffed into his pocket from a mysterious stranger, suggesting a man in St. Andrew's might have some answers to the Reformation Center. When they went to the church, they met a man named Andrei Duviskov, who had escaped the Reformation Center, but was clearly addled from his experience. Through his help, they learned of a hidden tunnel he had dug his way out of. The group went over to the Reformation Center, and as Aerith and Ezra clambered into the tunnel with mixed results, Stiki and Havok created quite a distraction with a love drama for the ages. As Aerith and Ezra arrived into the dark underbelly of the Reformation Center, they saw Ezek Strozny, the large head guard for the Burgomaster, throwing their ally Newton up against a wall. They decided to attack Ezek. As they fought, it became clear that Ezek was probably too strong and Newton too broken at the moment for any real victory. Ezek caught Aerith and held him up against a wall as a flicker of memory came across his face. Ezek then began to tear up as he referred to Aerith as his brother. That is where we will pick up. In the dark prison underneath the Reformation Center, the constant echo of a steady drip of water landing in a puddle nearby breaks the silence of this dark, somewhat putrid-smelling prison as Aerith, you're looking at this enemy. At least he certainly was a moment ago. But now he's beginning to pull you into a tight hug. My brother, I can't believe I found you. Let me get a look at you. Oh, you're a bit lean, aren't you?
Comparatively to you, I'm sorry, what? And I sort of push away from him a few feet and sort of look back and we're brothers? What?
Right. Do you not remember?
No. No, I don't.
Mom and Dad. We were part of a traveling troupe of performers. You were young at the time. There was an attack. I was separated from you. Lost. I thought I'd never see any of you again. But I kept having dreams of you, brother. Dreams that you'd return, and so you have.
You... Oh. What's my parents' names? What? I'm sorry. This is so strange. No, I don't remember you.
As I said, you were young. That's all right. What are you doing down here, brother? Why are you? He glances back towards Newton, who's somewhat huddled against a wall at the moment. You came for him.
Yeah, he's gotten himself in some trouble. Trying to help him out.
Of course he did. Do you know what he did?
Lately? Not really.
Damn near set the whole Reformation Center on fire.
Set it on fire?
Killed
You're
a
adding
reformer.
arson to your list now?
Killed a reformer as well. He's in deep shit, brother. Deep shit.
This is a lot. It's well, first of all, is Newton is he down? Is he just hurt or?
Newton is currently unconscious, but he's just
Okay.
hurt. It was a non-lethal blow that Ezek struck him with.
Well, Eric's going to very carefully sort of start making his way to Newton, and
Ezek walks with you.
I just want to make sure he's okay. All right, all right. And I kneel down to kind of do a medicine check on him.
If I'd known he was your friend, brother, I would have stayed my blow.
Okay, it's fine. He probably deserved it. Let me see here, and I sort of tend to his wounds.
Ezra.
How much of this conversation did I hear? Because I know I jumped in the hole, but I imagine I couldn't get very far before, because the conversation started and me jumping in the hole kind of happened concurrently.
Yeah, but the other thing to note here is that they were a bit further than you. So there was 30 feet all the way to Ezek anyway, and then they turned a corner. So you're in the hole facing the other way. Go ahead and make a perception check. I'd say probably at disadvantage here.
Not at disadvantage. Oh man, 7.
I think what strikes you as the most odd is that you don't hear any sounds of combat or anything, but you don't really hear any conversation.
Okay.
Is Newton breathing? He's all right when I go over to him?
Yeah, are you casting the spell or are you just trying to...
No
check?
casting. Just checking.
Okay, go and make a medicine check.
It's going to be a 15.
Okay. You kind of look at... He doesn't really have too many wounds. You do see the large bump on his head from the strike from Ezek. And as you kind of glance over, well, again, if I'd known, brother, I wouldn't. But just kind of holding him and bringing him to consciousness as you gently shake him. Newton, your eyes do flutter open and you see Aerith over you.
Hey. All right, just calm down. Don't try anything, all right? Just stay.
You also see Ezek, who's kind of like, hey.
It's fine. It's fine. Just stay where you are. Take some deep breaths. Don't go anywhere. And I stand back up and look at Ezek. Do I recognize him at all? Is there any sort of beyond sort of seeing him or sort of brushing past him in front of the manor, is he do I recognize him from my past at all?
Make a history check.
That's going to be a 15.
He does have similar features to you. He's a half elf. It feels you're having trouble thinking that you actually know him, but you can't 100% say you've never met this person before in this manner that he's expressing.
You seem a bit familiar.
I bet I do.
You've been pretty young.
You're younger than me, little brother.
How old were you when you were taken? You said you were taken, or
Right. I was 6 years old. We were attacked by a band of werewolves and separated from the family. I was able to run off, but I couldn't find my way back to you. I wandered through the woods, and then the burgomaster found me. He took me in, gave me a home and a purpose. But there's no time for this now, brother.
Yeah.
I've got to figure out what to do about you and your friend. I can clear your name. Your name. I'm not sure about him.
So he's killed someone, huh?
Slaughtered him.
Doesn't quite seem like him. Not
He
that
was
I.
laughing maniacally. Set a wall of fire onto this reformer, burned into a crisp. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love me some fire. But if I know the burgomaster, he's going to be worried. He's going to want to see him hang.
Gosh. And Aerith kind of starts pacing around a little bit, and Can I hear any sort of noises from up above, or is it pretty silent down here?
It's pretty silent. You hear again the drip. You do hear shuffling feet, which you notice Ezek doesn't seem to disturb by. And
Okay.
recalling back to when you first came down, you know there are some like orderly types that just walk around.
Yeah.
During all this, Ezra, what are you doing? Are you continuing to dig through?
You say I don't hear anything? I don't hear fighting
You
or
hear the sounds of battle.
death throws.
No,
Like
you don't
the
hear death
throws. Like
Yeah.
FTHROE, not
Yeah.
OWS.
You don't hear any dice rolling, no.
You know, the throes of death.
Yeah, I gotcha. No, you don't hear. I mean, especially in the tunnel now, you really don't hear much.
Well, because I know I didn't get far before, because I know he was like struggling. I think Ezra would keep going though. I think he's gonna try to tell the others and maybe get some help because he doesn't know that they're not fighting anymore.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. I think he'd just think that like they were dying. That's cocked. Oh, that was almost a 2, but it's not. It's 15.
Okay, easy enough to make your way through, and you guys did kind of make it a little bit wider as you were coming through before, so you are able to crawl your way out of the hole. And as you do that, let's jump over to Havok and Stiki.
Oh God.
So you watch as the steady rainfall of the Valley of Barovia continues overhead. You hear a rumble of thunder off in the distance towards the east. The old women that you were briefly speaking to are walking away, but kind of glancing back in your direction. What are you two doing?
I have my arm around. Stiki has his arm around Havok's waist. It's like just keep smiling. It's fine. I think we did a good job there, buddy. We did it.
Smooch again.
Oh no, thank you. She doesn't want me to kiss her anymore.
All right.
Okay.
And they turn the corner and they're gone.
That was a lot. Are you okay? Oh my God. Oh my. What is God, I guess.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I mean, we were always close, but now, are we okay?
Yeah. We're I'm okay if you're okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Well, if you're okay, then I'm okay.
Okay, me too.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, we're good.
Good.
I can see what's happening.
What?
They haven't got a clue.
They'll fall in love.
Here's the bottom line.
Our trio's down to 2. Okay, that's it.
All right, yeah, let's not do the whole sequence.
Copyright.
Yeah, Disney's gonna come after us.
We don't have the copyright.
It was a
for that,
great
guys.
show until they did the last act of The Lion King for some reason.
Kind of just like turn away and like stare blankly for a second.
Well, as you turn kind of towards the Reformation Center, you do see a hand breaking out of the dirt nearby.
I've seen this before. It's zombies.
And then ahead, and you see Ezra
Okay.
clambering out of the tunnel.
I mean, zombie's not far off. That's Rhea, not Ezra.
I run over there. What happened?
Isaac.
Stiki sees Havok running. He's like, oh my God, and he runs too.
Did you get him?
No, Ezek, he came down. We couldn't take him. They're still down there.
Who?
Ezek, the guard, the big guy, the mean looking one.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen him. He does look mean.
He's very calm about this, and I don't know why. I think they're dead.
What?
Oh, what? Our friends?
Are
dead?
they're in the throes of death?
I think so.
Okay. What?
I don't know. I ran because we couldn't. Newton was on the floor and catatonic and he had Aerith by the throat, and I'm not that strong. There was nothing I could do. All I could think of was to come back out and tell you all.
Oh, can we fit back down the way you came?
I don't know if you can.
Okay.
Fuck!
I know. I don't know what to do.
Where were you? Did you figure that out?
Yes, we were in the dungeons and on the far level, like Andre told us.
Okay,
And-
what if we just break the law and then we get sent down to the dungeons?
You want to get sent to stage 5 Reformation?
That might take a while, actually.
No, that's a terrible plan.
That's like
Oh, okay.
That
more
is the
than
worst
3.
plan.
Yeah, that's worse than 3.
By 2, actually, yes.
Oh, okay.
And we don't even know if there's a 6 yet. No one's mentioned it, but there could be.
There could be. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have left, but I thought I was going to die.
Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you're alive. We have to find our friends' bodies.
Do we just go in there? Do I just go in? Do we just go in?
And
To
do
the
what?
dungeons? What if we knock a guard out and take their clothing?
So you guys are standing a little ways away from the Reformation Center, unless you're standing right by the hole.
Maybe we should back away.
Yeah.
Damn. But you hear the doors of the kind of courtyard area open up at the Reformation Center as 2 guards exit.
Do they seem like in a fervor of any sort?
Make an insight check.
Also, very quickly, Ezra would do prestidigitation to get all of the dirt off of him.
Gotcha. Yeah, Ezra turns away quickly and just kind of.
Little spritz.
Yeah.
23.
They seem a bit amped, but you watch as they go out. They just start patrolling the grounds inside the Reformation Center gates, fence rather. They glance over in your group's direction, but does not seem to linger. So they just keep walking around.
Now or never. Should we knock them out? Should we? What do we do?
They're in like a courtyard.
Just to be clear,
right?
they're inside. Yeah, they're inside.
Oh.
The gates.
There has to be so many levels of guards there. There's no way we're going to get in and all the way down to the 5th level.
Fuck!
And at that, let's jump back over to the 5th level.
Dude, I don't know what to do.
And Eric sort of, that's when we're back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Eric sort of is holding the wounds that Ezek had dealt. And
He notices that and quickly hands you a healing potion.
thank you. Thanks.
Of course, brother. Sorry again. If I'd known, should have made yourself known to me.
Well, usually when you're sneaking about someplace, Anyway, thank you. Is it a 2d4 or
Yeah,
what?
2d4.
Okay. I'm very quickly going to take that off the top.
And Newman, what are you doing during all of this?
I mean, I'm still on the ground, right? Like, I'm still.
Yeah. You are conscious at this point, though.
Okay. I'm kind of just whimpering, honestly. I'm just like I'm sobbing, but quietly to myself.
Okay.
I sort of looked down to Newton for a second and then back to Ezek. What did he seem like when he was causing mayhem up there?
Well, I didn't see how he was.
Oh, you didn't see him.
I came after the fact. From what the reformers said, at least what we could get out of him, they said his whole skin was cracked. He was laughing like a madman. This dark green energy emanating from him.
God.
I think your friend might be in league with the devil.
I don't know, and honestly, none of us do, and that's why I think you should let him go. He doesn't. He's not himself when he's like that. He's not in control, and we're trying to find out how we can fix it. Just killing him isn't going to help him or help his soul. Would you be willing to let him go, to let him continue to try to find out who he is and who has this hold on him? And,
Make a persuasion check. Naturally.
disadvantage.
No, naturally,
Okay.
because it's your brother.
He's my brother.
I don't have my cards. Oh no. Can I just roll a D12 or D10 or whatever?
I could reveal my top card if you want to use it. Like I would be drawing for you, essentially.
That sounds exciting. Let's do that.
Okay.
Oh!
What is that? What is that?
It's a king.
What does that mean? What number is it
That's a
then?
plus 10.
So that's 10. Yeah, what'd you get?
10? Okay, so that'd be 25.
Ooh, that's clutch.
He looks over at you.
Good job, Mark.
Listen, there's no way that we could let him go and you all would be safe. The burgomaster would send guards to hunt you down. But what we could do, we could find one of the poor sobs in here. And if one of you has any kind of magic, make him look like your friend. And we fucking give him a body. You can even say you did it to clear your group's name.
Make a dead body look like Newton.
Right.
I don't know if I can have that sort of magic.
Can you,
Maybe one of my party does.
any kind of disguises?
In the
Newton.
this is Seth. So Newton does have the ability to do that. If we're going by the rule that disguise self can be used on other people.
I think Mask of Many Faces is only for you as a warlock.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't. That's a great plan. Honestly, that's a wonderful.
Brother.
I guess, but that's also horrible. Oh, shit. Wait. How does that work? You said that's. You said that if the burgomaster, he would continue to come after us to keep us safe. So then. You
No,
must
I'm
not.
saying if you all just ran, if I helped you escape with your friend, The Burgomaster would come after your group. He'd send guards.
And you?
They probably asked me to stay in town, to be honest. With some of the guards leaving, we'd need a strong presence.
This is a D&D question I have for just like, am I allowed to talk to Mark as Mark about this situation?
I mean, technically, no.
Okay.
But you can as Newton, if Newton is feeling so.
No, Newton's pretty fucked up. So,
Speaking of which, Newton, roll a D100 for me.
a D100?
Oh my god.
I don't know how to do that. I don't have a D100.
So you should have 2 different sets of D10s, one that has like 0, 1, 0, 7, and one that has just 9, 1, 2, 3, and all that. Right?
Yeah, okay.
So go ahead and roll both of them.
So how do I determine which number goes first?
So the one with the 0. So for example, I rolled 7, 0, and then a 7, so that's 77 for me.
So 54.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Zoom tight.
Oh my gosh. As of sort of freaking out, I sort of kneel down to Newton. And does he even seem fit to like move, to get up? Is he like
Newton, with that
mentally?
roll, Newton, you do actually begin to feel a bit more calm. You're still kind of going through the waves, but you feel able to communicate.
Hey man, I kind of like lightly, cup his cheek and then sort of slap it a little bit and take his hand with his face with both my hands, and we're in a bad place right now. I know something's going on with you, but you need to pull it together right now. This is literally life and death right now. Hey, buddy.
My mother.
Aerith, all you hear is babbling. Newton, you have been affected with a short-term madness where
checks out.
You're babbling. You're incapable of normal speech and spell casting with verbal components. It might already be a fucking nutter, brother.
So, all right. What? I mean, if we're gonna make this switch, I can't do it. I don't. Obviously, he is in no position to do it. Maybe one of my companions has the capability, but I don't know. It's can give us some time, or like it will be there's no time. Oh my god.
What do you want to do, brother? We don't have to use that plan. Whatever plan you think's best.
Well, my companions, they are quite resourceful. So maybe we can put them in the cell, as I imagine that's what you were going to be doing. You were going to do.
Right.
And I come back, go back through the way I came. And then I'll try to bring one of my companions and see if we can make the switch.
Right. That's what you think is best, brother. I'll wait down here with him.
You will.
For you.
And then we can talk, you and me.
Yeah, we can talk, brother. We got a lot of catching up to do. Back together again.
Yeah, we do have a lot to catch up on, and yes, and I kind of like put a hand out to shake his hands.
He grabs it. His hand's a bit bigger than yours. He shakes it without breaking eye contact with you.
Yeah, and I take it with both hands and say, "Thank you. We'll figure
Wait
this
for
out."
this day for a long time, brother. We're going to do great things together. Great things.
Imagine we are. And I give him a pat on the shoulder, and here, I'll help you get him to his cell and sort of pick up Newton.
Okay. So you guys pick him up, Newton, and you're still babbling, though. At this point, the incoherence begins to wear off. You're able to form words again. Your madness dissipates. It was a bad roll on my part. So he leads you to a cage nearby where he had thrown you up against the wall and places you inside. It is a very sparse cage. There is a bed, technically, but the base of it is completely hollowed out. If you sat on it, you would just sink right in. And there's a bucket.
I use it. I vomit in the bucket. Seems reasonable.
Okay. Your vomit smells vaguely like a notification.
I'm using the new computer, so
You're fine. You're fine.
Here is notification.
Ezek says, "Oh, sorry, it's Burgomaster."
I gotta take this.
I got you. All right.
All right. So we'll stay here, and all right. If Newton, we'll be back. Don't do anything stupid. All right.
Keep an eye on him. I'm gonna have to head up quickly. All right. And he's kind of saying this to you and Newton, just to make sure the guards know I'm gonna stay down here.
Yeah. You do what's best. Thank you, brother.
Of course. Don't be long. And just as a reminder to you guys, you did get some items from the Church of St. Andrew's. I don't know if you separated them properly, the two sending stones. But I don't know who took them. So
Me and
Havok, right?
Havok. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Jumping back over to the trio.
This is insane.
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Should I? What? No. Go ahead. You. No, you first.
He turtles and he pulls out the paper. So he's like in a little ball on the floor, and he starts whispering to the paper. How do we get into the dungeon? Hi friend. Are you there? How do I get into the dungeon?
I think he's okay. We had a weird time out here.
Make a persuasion check, Stiki.
Whoa. Unnatural 20.
You wait for a moment and begin to wonder if there's going to be a response. Mm-hmm. And then you see slowly written, "You've already found the path."
Okay, thank you. And he sticks the paper back in, and then he jumps up and says, we know the way. We know the way. We just got to go that way.
You can't go in there.
You can't fit.
I know.
So, and also, Ezek is down there.
But our friends are down there.
And so is the person that's trying to kill us.
But there's more of us than there is of the one person
There's
that's trying
one
to kill
extra
us.
person because you can't fit in the tunnel.
This sucks.
Back over to Aerith really quick. Aerith.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's right. It's time is the event essence. And is Ezek already gone, or?
He begins to walk off as you do. He's waiting for you, basically.
Okay. I sort of do the double take back and forth, and then go walk towards the hole in the other cell.
Okay.
And just sort of like take a peek over back at Newton before I leave, and still just taking care of his stick up there.
You're trying to see if he's there?
Is Newton still just throwing up over there? Or?
Newton? What are you
He's
doing?
made his way to the hole that is a bed, and he's just like exhausted. He's just totally. He's like woke up from a hangover, exhausted.
All right, you'll be fine. Okay. And I go over to the hole and sort of stare at it for a good solid minute, 2 minutes. And sort of shakes it off. And I'm actually going to take off whatever I can to make it easier for me to get through. So I'm just going to basically I'm going to take off my rapier, any belts, I'm going to put my instruments all down and leave them. And I'm going to try to get through this hole as quickly as possible. So I'm basically just wearing like
So you're naked.
just my clothes. No, I'm not naked.
I'm kidding.
What those two ladies are about again. I want to give them ideas.
Gotcha. Yeah, you take off like any armor, just anything bulky that you think you haven't set it to the side.
Yeah.
With that, you head on into the hole. Go and make a dexterity saving throw.
And it's going to be a 13.
Okay, you just beat it. So it's a little bit tricky as you're making it through, but you see the benefits to have taken off everything, and that kind of helps you get through the rest of the way. And eventually you poke your head up and you see about 40 feet away Havok, Stiki, and Ezra.
I stick my head up just a little bit more and look around to see if anyone is watching.
Okay, make a perception check.
It's going to be a 11.
Glancing around, you don't see anything. This hole, the fence around the Reformation Center kind of has some bricks at the bottom of it, and then it goes into iron. So as you raise your head, there's really no way for someone to see you unless they were directly looking down through the gates, and you don't see anyone doing so, so you think you're safe.
Okay. Then I'm going to very, very carefully, stealthily make one way out of the hole and try to as casually as possible make it over to them.
Okay. You're going stealthy?
Yes.
Okay, roll stealth check.
So gonna be 8.
Okay. You three all notice as a very dirty looking Aerith begins sneaking his way over to you.
You said he was dead.
I think Ezra would just, Aerith, you're alive, and like run over and like grab his shoulders.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
What happened? How are you here?
I just get out of sight. I'll tell you in a second. All right.
Okay. And
Where's Newton?
where's all your clothes?
That's also a second good question.
I will tell you, and can we like find somewhere a little bit away from this, the compound, an alleyway or something? Doesn't have to be just somewhere farther away, so we're not associated with the entrance.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, it's a little bit by itself. So you walk distance away to some houses and kind of just back to the main thoroughfare where there are more people out and about. Again, it's odd because based on people moving around the town and even the guard presence you see, doesn't seem like anything weird is happening in Vallaki this day.
Eric would sort of slump against the wall and his knees sort of shaking and
Not dead, are you?
no, I was pretty close, but anyway, Newton is all right. Well, but he's alive for now.
How?
It's complicated. I don't even know how complicated it really is, but there's this Ezek, the big guard. He thinks that I'm his brother.
Is he?
I'm not entirely sure, actually. He seems kind of familiar, but anyway,
Wait. Like brother, like the way you and Ezra are brothers?
I thought you guys were related.
No.
It looks like we got
Do
another
I look
family,
like
brother.
him?
Well, not all family members look exactly.
All right, we're moving on.
Ezek, so he thinks that I'm his brother, and he's willing to. He's very excited to see me and to reconnect, and he was willing to let me go, but Newton, he said that he can't, or that it would be bad for us. That the burgomaster would send people after all of us and hunt us down. So he.
Well, who know that we took him?
I mean, Ezek would, and that he wouldn't be there anymore. Apparently, Newton just turned into something and prior to the Reformation Center killed someone and was being subdued by Ezek and sent back to the. So he's going to be hanged, basically. That's what it is. They're moving on to phase 7, say phase 8.
I knew there was a phase 7.
So what are we doing?
We have to break him out.
Well, Ezek said that he would help us. He has a plan that if we.
Are you sure we can trust him? I know he says he's your brother, but what if this is just some ploy to get us all, I don't know, caught up in this and reformed?
I get that.
That's
Why would he trick him like that? He had you guys.
He had Aerith and Newton. I left. He didn't have all of us. Maybe this is some plan. I don't know.
I can understand that, but no. I know it's crazy, but I believe him. I do. I believe him. I know. I barely. I don't know if I even remember him at all, but there's something about him that I believe what he says, or at least he believed it.
Well, what does he say we should do?
This was his idea for us to go back in, and if we could. I mean, this may not be good, but it's the only option that I can see is. We would have to kill one of the other prisoners. I'm saying this. This is what he said. We'd have to kill one of the other prisoners and then make that body look like Newton and then take Newton. Can anyone do that? Is that even a possibility?
So either way, somewhat innocent dies, no matter what we do.
Right.
Great plan. God damn it, Newton. So, I'm sorry, what do you mean he killed someone? What happened? Do you know?
I don't know. He's like told me he turned into something with green skin and set up a wall of fire and killed one of those elves, one of the reformers that we saw at the trial. He killed one of them.
If that's the case, I don't know if we have that much time at all.
Newton did that? Newton ran away from a
apparently.
fight like 2 days ago. And he did that?
I didn't even know he could do that.
Neither did I, but he, from what I gather, he was taken by something.
Like possessed.
Sure. I mean, that's...
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a good plan, but that's...
I know. So either we break him out, we kill some other prisoner who did, we have no idea what. Something worthy in their eyes of stage 5, whatever that means. And we get Newton out and we leave and never return?
I mean, he said that he'd be able to clear at least my name, and I imagine the rest of us, if we went with his plan.
Did the Master know that Newton isn't Kyle, or is it only Ezek?
I don't know, but Ezek knows, and
Well, but
I'm
according
amazed
to
that...
you, Ezek is on our side.
But the thing is, Ezek, that's the thing. I'm all putting this together, but Ezek was rescued by the Burgomaster in the woods when he was 6 years old. So I kind of think this is even conflicted for Ezek. I don't think he's gonna go that much against the Burgomaster. I think only because he thinks I'm his brother is he willing to do this. You know what I mean?
This is full of bad feels. I don't like this at all. Like if only there was like a body that we could use already. Like a already dead body. And we don't have to kill anybody.
Do we know what the other prisoners are down there for? Maybe one of them's like, I don't know, a child rapist.
I mean, that was level 5 or whatever. Isn't that just for that phase? Must be pretty bad in their eyes.
So last question before we presumably go through this potentially ill-fated plan. Are we going back down into the hole?
That's what yeah, we'd have to go in, because someone would have to change. Can we even do that before? And the other thing is, or we go in. I try to talk to Ezek and say, we don't want to kill anyone, but we're going to take Newton and we'll be damned and we'll be hunted, but that's our choice.
Well, again, I guess Ezek would be the only one that knew that you took Newton, and he didn't. Did he see you, Ezra?
Yes.
He saw you. Well, then you screwed us. I'm kidding.
Well, the other thing you know is that you guys went to dinner with the Burgomaster with Newton.
Yeah, so he's going to make the connection.
Well, I was saying Newton could just be in disguise the whole time. You know, do different disguise than he's done before.
So we're going back in the hole. I think we need more information before we make a solid decision.
Can anyone change a dead body to look like something else? Because that's...
I've got a disguise. You've got your disguise kit that I can use.
I mean, I can't like change it magically, but I could just like...
Is anyone really going to check a body that hard? This is a backwater town. I don't think they're doing autopsies.
Like similar to Newton, enough to Newton, right? I mean, makeup can only do so much.
I mean, I can't like change what something looks like magically. I mean,
we could try to go one of the shops. That creepy guy with a monkey. He might have something like a scroll or
the doll maker. What if he could make a life-size, realistic doll of Newton?
But then when anybody touches that thing, it's just gonna be
not if it's realistic. Not if we can get something that feels like human flesh.
Like human flesh.
It's worth a chance, isn't it? Look, Aerith, you go back down. You ask the questions that we need to be asked. Can anyone else use a disguise kit here?
I have minor illusion and disguise self.
Possibly.
You have disguise self.
Good to know. Keep that in mind. You guys go do that. I'm going to go check with the doll maker. See if he can do something.
Okay.
What time is it right now?
At
Like
this
midday.
point, yeah, it's a little after midday.
You know, whatever we do, we got to do it quick. I don't even know if they're going to wait until the next day.
Okay. Well, go figure it out. Go barter for some time. I'm going to go, okay? I'm going to go.
Just got to get one of those stones.
Oh, Havok has one. Oh, sorry.
I have
It's my
what?
phone.
One of those, one of the magic stones that we could, so I can tell you what's going on. And you can tell me.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay. Who wants it?
Me.
Okay, you have it.
Ezra's already leaving.
Okay,
All
you
right.
want the other stone?
Yeah, I have the other stone.
Wait, so am I going in with you or am I staying out here with Stiki?
It's just me. I don't think anyone else should go in there.
So me and Stiki are staying out here again.
You could go with Ezra.
Arnold.
Turtles again, and he starts whispering to his piece of paper. Is there another way inside? Because I cannot fit through the hole. Friend.
Can you turn invisible?
No. I don't think I can.
Well, you can either get caught and sentenced, or you can try to just walk in.
I could just walk in. Wouldn't they try and stop me?
They probably will.
That makes sense. What if, hey friend, I have an idea, but nobody listened to this idea, so I'm going to tell you. What if we knock out a guard and we take his clothing? What do you think?
I think you'd have to find a guard that's clothes would fit you.
Oh,
Would you like some help, Stiki?
I would
Would
love
you
some
like
help. Yes.
Very good. As you guys are sitting there, you watch as Stiki's large form begins to shrink a bit.
Hold on. Oh. Oh, okay.
Just a bit smaller.
Ooh, I'm skinny.
You are now reduced one size, Stiki. Almost as though someone cast an enlarge reduce spell on you.
How did you do that?
Roll a d20 for me, Stiki.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay, 18.
So you guys watch as Stiki's body grows a bit smaller and smaller till he is about the size of Aerith. A little bit shorter, in fact.
I don't know how I feel about this.
What did you do?
I went on a diet?
No, you don't get shorter on a diet. Did you
It
say that
was
you?
a all vegetable diet.
No. Bullshit. I'm calling you out. Did you cast this? I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. We're all learning things about each other today. Like you have a brother that is not.
That might make sense because
Yeah.
I grew up on an all meat diet and I'm pretty tall.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
that doesn't just
Vegetables.
randomly happen. Anyway. So does that mean you're coming? I still don't think it's a good idea, but what?
All alone? I don't want to leave Havok here all alone.
Okay, so then you're gonna stay. All right. So then
No. I'm the size. I can go with you.
Havok will be alone. Havok, you can't
Havok,
fit, can you?
where is Ezra? Did Ezra leave already?
No, Havok was never told she would not be able to fit.
Oh, okay.
We do this every session.
So just to be clear, the only person who was told might be a problem was Stiki. Now Stiki's been reduced in total mass. Hey, Stiki, that just means you bulk. It's not an insult. You bulk.
Swole.
You haven't
Yeah.
been reduced to me.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know. I still don't know. If I go down, I might not come back. So if you guys go down, you might not come back either. So just put it out there, guys. All right. So if you go in, you go in. I'm going in.
We're not letting you do it on your own. We're friends. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know what I'm gonna say to him. This is ridiculous. This is
Ask questions that only a brother would know. That makes sense to me. Ezra, maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. Don't try. It's understandable that it's affecting you, but maybe it's a good thing.
This cat keeps circling Stiki.
It's because you're less threatening now because you're so small. Havok is kind of, you guys kind of looking, she's kind of really lost on what to do as far as like planning stuff. So she's just kind of like blankly staring.
Aerith is frozen. Aerith sort of sits down where he was and slumps down the wall and just I don't know. I gotta think.
Okay. As you all take a second to ponder what you're going to do next, Newton, you are sitting in this dark cell by yourself. You have no dark vision, right? So you can't even see. You hear the dripping off in the distance, the shuffling of feet. What are you doing?
I'm staring at a dead cockroach. It's right by my face, so I can see it.
So you're kind of laying on the bed looking down at it. It's on its back, its little feet curled up. And you start to hear
It's a bug.
Newton. It almost sounds like it's coming down the hallway. Newton.
Little bug. Little bug, little bug, little bug.
And suddenly you hear right up against your ears, Newton. Suddenly the cell is somewhat more lit as you see the large figure of your patron standing in front of you on the outside of the cell, swinging the keys around his finger. Poor little Newton. Trapped, trapped, trapped. Would you like some help? Would you like me to get you out of here?
Little bug. Little bug.
Look at me! I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Newton.
What do I get? What do I get? $11.
The emotions you're feeling subside as you snap your head up to look at him. He has this horrid clown makeup that's starting to kind of drip down his face, almost like his skin is boiling. He smiles, and you see his rows of razor-sharp teeth. That was fun, wasn't it, up there? Didn't you have a good time? No one else is here. Aerith's gone. You can admit it. Smelling him burn. It felt good. Hearing the screams of agony was like a symphony. Come now, Newton. There's no need for this sad clown act. It's funny. Once I'm done with you, these walls, and at that point, he's on the inside of the cage now. Well, this will be a lot like your existence. You'll just be trapped in a cage as I control your every action.
Newton rolls over on his back, and he's like in the casket of the bed. And he's just like looking at the ceiling, seeing the shadow of the flame that flickers off of his patron. So like his patron's ablaze. He's like a giant version of what we saw upstairs whenever Newton was possessed. And so like he's all ablaze, and so like Newton's just laying back on his back looking at the fire that's flickering onto the ceiling, and he just says, Nittenberg.
I'm so sick of this pathetic act. That's enough. And Newton, you feel this kind of loss of control suddenly come. I can't wait to have more fun with you, Newton. It's going to be a riot. You're right. Hey. You see Ezek holding a lantern by your cage. You're mumbling. You all right?
He's gone. He's here, he's gone.
And Newton, that wave of calm is still coursing through you.
Where's my friend?
Everything you felt, all of the horror, is becoming, feels a bit more normal now.
Where's my friend? Where's Aerith?
We said he'd be here soon.
Why am I here?
You know what you did. You broke into the Burgomaster's mansion. You slaughtered one of the reformers.
What?
You set him on fire. Burned him to a crisp. What I heard is you were laughing the whole time. You're a pretty sick fuck.
I confess to the Burgomaster. I confess. I did that. I didn't trust the man. I didn't trust him at all, and
Boy, you don't understand. Hey, you don't understand. We don't need no goddamn confession from you. You're gonna hang. Unless my brother and I can work something out for you.
Ugh. What can I do? Is there anything I can do to help? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put myself in this position.
You can sit tight. Wait for Aris to return. He's a smart one. And with that, we're going to cut over to Ezra. So, Ezra, you make your way through the town, and there are some people walking about the cobblestone streets, still setting up for the Festival of the Blazing Sun. You notice there are a bit more guards out today than there normally are. Are you just walking straight there?
Yeah. Ezra's making a beeline to the doll maker's store.
Okay. You continue to walk, and as you do so, you get the feeling you're being watched.
He's not gonna like immediately do the noob thing and like look over his shoulder. But he's definitely gonna kind of feel the hair raise on the back of his neck. And he's still gonna keep going, but just kind of paying attention. Probably find like an excuse to look behind him for some reason.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
15.
Okay. At one point, this cart begins coming towards you, and you kind of use that as an opportunity to turn your body to the side to allow them to pass, but also look back from where you came. And you don't see anyone that looks like they're following you.
He's still gonna head to the doll makers, but kind of keeping that passive perception up.
Okay. Well, eventually you do find your way back in the crowded town square. You see the gallows at the end of it with some figures in the stocks with these little papier-mâché donkey heads on. But you make your way over to Blinsky's Toys, and you open the door and hear the little bell ring. You hear a voice from the back say, just one moment, as Blinsky comes out of the back room with his little monkey hopping up onto his shoulder, Piccolo. Hello again, my friend. Good to see you. Did you like your doll?
I think he still has the doll in his pocket, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it looks so
I love
good
it.
on you.
It's fantastic. Thank you. He's also, while he's kind of talking to Linsky, he's going to kind of keep like an eye on the door.
Okay.
I have a commission for you. It's quite difficult, so I understand if it's not up your alley.
Gadolf Blinsky can do anything if you pay enough gold.
I need a life-size doll that looks and feels like weight-wise like a real person.
It
doesn't need...
What is this for?
It's a kink of mine.
Make a deception check. Medieval sex doll.
19.
Blinsky can oblige kinks.
Oh, you can. Good. Do you have a pen and paper so I can show you exactly how I want it to look?
Of course, yes, but it's going to take a while.
How long, roughly, do you think?
Well, how much are you going to pay?
Well, how much would the doll be before a rushed order?
Well, a life-size doll like that, that'll probably cost about...
And reminder, I did buy all your dolls earlier.
Right, but there's no returning customer fee, you know.
Okay.
No specialties. I think that will be about 200 gold.
Okay, and if I needed it by tomorrow at the earliest for a rushed order.
Oh, that would probably be another 200 gold on top of it.
I can do that.
400 gold.
I can do that. Done. Sold.
Very good.
You're amazing, Blinsky. Thank you.
I am indeed. Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
No Blinsky. Yes, I know.
I'd say it.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. You say it after me. He's no fun, he's no Blinsky. Now you say it.
Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
Ah,
Yes.
there it is.
Paper? Pen?
Yes, and he pulls out a little sketchbook that he has and gives it over to you.
So Ezra would draw out Newton's face, and then because he doesn't have like colorings, he'd do like little lines with like black to the hair and like the eye color and the exact shade of skin color and kind of thing.
Okay. Make a performance check.
17?
It's pretty good. Yeah, you feel like you mostly got Newton's face correct, and
Yeah.
kind of forget for a second, like, does he have any stubble, or is it just clean shaven? I think it's clean shaven.
They might shave him beforehand, right? Maybe.
And you feel like you did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Great. So you want a stuffed doll? You said you wanted it human-like, eh?
Human-like and weighted like a human as well.
They did like a human. I'm sorry, I didn't include that in my initial calculations. That's a little bit
I
tough.
did say it.
I know, I just forgot it. You know how it is.
Well, you did give me the quote based on my specifications. I did specify. How about
I
instead?
suppose you could take it to someone else.
Well, how about instead? I pay you extra because I need it to feel like skin.
Right. See, that's what I'm wondering, is how do I do that?
Well,
No one's ever asked for something like this.
I know. I figured. That you could use hide, so like thick hide, maybe.
That's very good. He's gonna start writing it down.
I don't know if you've never heard of this, but there's something back west called silicone, which feels very skin-like.
I've not heard of this. This is very odd.
Yes.
Why is it so silly?
It's not silly. It's silly. So SILI.
Silly, potato, eh?
Sure. It's just part of the name. I actually don't know the etymology of it.
Oh, it's one word.
Yes,
Silicone.
one word. Silicone.
I thought that was a silicone.
Do I have something in my disguise kit that feels like silicone? Maybe.
I doubt it.
Like some prosthetics.
Yeah, like a prosthetic.
Sure. We'll say you have what was Aerith's disguise?
I
right?
actually, I was mistaken. I do in my tools have a disguise kit. I am currently looking at it.
Sure,
So.
you have a little like prosthetic nose.
Mhm.
Okay,
He'd
something
pull
like
it out.
this.
But you can keep it to figure out how to, if you want to reverse engineer it, you can keep this.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Piccolo, show a friend thanks. And Piccolo hops on over to you.
Oh no, sorry, not an animal person. Please don't.
Ah,
You're very cute, and he'd kind of just pat Piccolo's head.
Piccolo just looks back up to Blinsky. All right, come on back, Piccolo. And Piccolo climbs back up. Very good. So tomorrow evening, yes?
I think that should work. If it happens to be done earlier, I will pay you an extra 100 gold.
Oh, very good. And plus the extra 100 for the making
100 or 50?
150? That's as
No,
good.
or 50.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, that's 19 on the die plus 6.
Only because I like you so much. 50.
Oh, I like you very much, Blinsky. So,
And then the tip, of course.
yes, to be determined after I receive the product.
Of course.
So
And,
tomorrow,
also, sometimes I would imagine for a product like this, you don't want it getting out to a lot of people. So,
well, I like a bit of a good rumor.
fair enough. Very good. Tomorrow it is.
So right now I've paid you the 400. Tomorrow the 150, the 100 for the skin and the 50 for the extra 50.
Yes.
If you get it.
Oh yes, the 100 if you get it to me early, the 50 for the skin.
Very good.
Feeling. Mm-hmm. But it's only if you get it to me by like.
Well, I'll need a
latest
little
noon.
bit of gold to buy supplies for the hides. So another.
Well, you're not really. Are you using hide or are you using the prosthetic?
Well, I just have this tiny little prosthetic, so I'll have to get some hide.
You can't get hide with 550 gold.
Also, I now have to buy supplies for it. Oh, I did not know that.
Well, I assumed part of it was already labor.
Just an extra 3 gold.
In the sending stone, you can hear Eric's voice say, "You know what? I don't think I'm ready to go through with this. I changed my mind. I'm not ready for this." Yeah.
You haggled so much. I have to go to I can't hold it. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I have to go to the bathroom.
Go for it.
I liked somehow that also comes through the sending stone.
Where did that come from?
Just a feeling you get. Newton is peeing.
I think Ezra just, like when your phone is acting on speaker and you just kind of put your hand over it even though it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
He just kind of, boyfriends, what are you going to do? An extra 3 gold, and he'd give that to him now.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but sure, 3 gold, thank you.
Oh, he couldn't hear it.
It goes to like your head, yeah.
Oh. I think Ezra knew that. I mean, Ezra wouldn't know.
This is great. I'll get this to you right away, and after I'm done, whenever you use it, you'll think of Blinsky.
Oh. Yes, I'm sure I will. I will see you tomorrow, Blinsky.
All right, and remember, is no fun, is no Blinsky.
No, it's no fun, it's no Blinsky. Yes, have a good one.
And you walk out of the store, little bell
Mm-hmm.
rings as you walk back out into the street, and that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay, all right.
So we will be back in a little bit to see what happens with our currently divided party and the troubles of Milwaukee. Whether or not Seth peed.
Oh my God.
God, I have to know.
Commercial.
Don't miss out.
Oh my gosh, guys. Did it get worse?
Welcome back. So, just before we went to break, we had we had Newton down in the prison with Ezek chatting a bit. We had our very own Ezra ordering a doll of some kind, the first of its kind in the Valley of Barovia. And we had our other 3, Havok, Aerith, and a smaller Stiki, still kind of staying in between one of the alleyways between the houses as the rain falls down on you. What are you doing?
Wait, now you're saying you don't want to do this?
No, like the only way that we're going to get out of this without the Burgermaster coming after us eventually is if we kill someone else. This doll idea it's a great idea, but it's only going to buy us time. They're going to figure it out eventually, and then they're going to come for us.
Gone by the time they figure it out.
We may be gone, but I mean, we keep on. We don't even know how we got here in this place. Do we really want to be making enemies with someone as powerful as the Burgermaster? And what the hell is Newton doing? Yes, he got sentenced to stage 5 or whatever it was, but why is he killing people, making it worse? It was already his fault in the first place that he even is in this situation. And now he's going to drag all of us into it?
We don't know exactly what the circumstances were. We don't know when we know what they said he did and what they said happened. We don't know. We don't know what his reasoning was. Maybe he had a good reason. Just because something bad happened and it's causing obviously a really horrible situation doesn't mean it wasn't for a good reason.
But we don't know. But the bad things keep on happening with Newton right now.
Bad things happen. I don't know about you, but bad things have been happening to me my whole life.
And when I was down there and I tried to talk to him, he wasn't responsive. He's not, I don't think he's all there right now. And he's not, doesn't seem like he's helping himself. It seems like he's just making it worse. So I don't know. I don't.
I mean, that's probably true, but we don't know what it feels like to be in level 5. What if he was tortured? What if he's experiencing a lot of trauma? We can't judge him for the trauma he's experiencing.
That's very true, Stiki. You have that's a very insightful way to look at things.
He's also like checking himself out every time he speaks.
Like a cracked mirror in the alley too, and Sticky's kind of flexing in it.
So we may be going through some stuff, but guys, this is life and death here. We're going to be on the run from someone as powerful as the Burgomaster if we go through with 2 out of the 3 options here.
Ezra. Oh, sorry, Aerith. If you're telling me that this is the only way that we can get Newton out and not have a target on our backs, then I believe you. And I'll do it.
It's not clear here. We'll kill someone that's already in the cages down there.
I don't think that's a good idea. To kill. If we have a doll that looks like him,
They're not going to believe that. They're going to come after us.
we make the doll look like it's been burnt.
It'll buy us time. It'll be a doll. It'll buy us time. But they're still going to come after us if we go through with that plan.
Yeah, I'll do what you think is the right plan. I can't think of anything better.
And I look Havok in the eye. And Newton is worth it for you.
Over anybody else, yeah.
Well, you don't even know him. I mean, what if one of those other people down there that you're going to kill? What if they were put down there wrongfully and they're innocent?
What the fuck, Aerith? This was your plan.
This is not my plan. My plan is to leave him. That's my plan. My plan is to leave him.
Well, if it were you in there? Yeah, what if it were you in there? Would you want us to leave you?
Then, I was the idiot to get they got me there. Then leave me. Right now, he's dragging all of us into certain danger and being on the run from a very powerful man. I know he changed into something down there. Maybe he'll change again.
I would hope my friends would get me out if I made a mistake, though.
I mean, we've known each other what, a week? How long has it been?
Did you call Ezra brother?
Again, I'm still unclear whether or not you guys are actually blood related or not.
No, we're not. We're not brothers, okay?
But Ezek is your brother.
He might be. He believes he is. And
you have a confusing lineage. Look, here's what I'll say. Yeah, we haven't known each other very long. But don't you think it's weird that we met each other one night and then the next morning we're all brought to a weird place that is nowhere near where we were?
I don't know, but I mean, is it that'd be like like a bunch of sheep sort of asking why they were all brought together into a pen to be slaughtered. I mean, we don't know if there's really any connection except that someone wants to make us. I'm not going to extend this metaphor any farther, but you know what I mean? Like there could be no connection to us except that we're all just meat. That we're all just have use to whoever brought us here.
But you'll never know if you start cutting ties.
At this point, Ezra, you've made your way back to them.
Ezra just... Oh, good, you're all still here. I talked to Blinsky. He's making me a realistic, life-size, weighted, skinny doll. Skinny, not skinny. I mean, skinny, he's skinny, but you know what I mean.
He's gonna skin somebody, got it.
No, it's fake. I hope. Maybe. I won't question it if it's not.
Aerith wants to leave.
And right now, I mean, we shouldn't stand around the hole. No.
He wants to just leave Newton.
No, more. Yeah, that's more clear. I think we should leave Newton.
Also, I can fit through the hole now. So I don't know how long this is gonna last.
Stiki can fit through the hole.
So much has happened.
Is indeed smaller.
Okay. You know what? We're coming back to that, and is going to point at Stiki. What do you mean you want to leave? What's changed? Has something happened? Did Ezek?
They're gonna come after us, and we couldn't. I tried to take on just even one of them, Ezek, and I nearly died.
Ezek does seem like the top one too.
Yeah,
the top of the food chain. But just, I know you're a bit of a worried. What? Calm down. Let's talk.
Don't
look at me like that.
I see this clearly. I don't know what you guys.
I'm not saying you're
you're
wrong.
invincible,
I'm
but
saying, calm down. Stop being Aerith for a second and just talk it through.
Can we talk to Andro for a second?
Fuck you.
Whoa.
Look.
Hold on. These are nice words.
These are mean word times.
Look.
No, I can't help but agree, Aerith.
Tomorrow morning, hopefully,
shut up.
Blinsky will be giving me.
They're not taking you seriously.
The new version of.
Laughing, making jokes while you're talking about serious issues.
They're idiots. That's what they are. And I sort of like walk away, like 10 feet away, and I'm talking to myself.
And he's gone. Okay, good.
I mean, you try to be serious with them, and they begin being all quippy and witty. It's like they're not taking you seriously.
They're not. And the thing is, like, I thought my family was all dead.
Perhaps not.
There's a chance that I could. I mean, it's crazy. Would he be?
Is he crazy? Are you want to talk?
You know help. You know help. You know help. Help at all.
I'm a little bit of help.
Does it just look like Aerith is like muttering to himself?
More or less.
I think Ezra would turn back to the group and just, okay. Here's my sort of half-baked plan. I gave him extra money for a rushed order. Hopefully he'll have it to us by noon tomorrow. We'll see how realistic the doll is, how much it looks, feels, weighs like Newton. And if we think it's possible, if Ezek thinks it's possible, we'll use that. But if not...
Everyone make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
16.
8.
That makes sense, Aerith.
Yeah.
Stiki.
16.
Okay. Havok, you hear this. Just people walking by. You hear 2 guards walking by and just overhear them saying, "Yeah, right, I hear there's going to be a hanging this afternoon." What's what happened? He attacked, you know. It's Burgomaster says he wants it done quick. Make sure no seeds of disruption are sown before the festival. Keep walking on.
Yeah, Ezra. Not to put a damper on your really good doll plan. It doesn't sound like we have that much time.
I mean, it's less than 24 hours from now.
Maybe I'm reading into this, but there were some guards that just were walking by that were saying there's going to be hanging this afternoon.
What if Aerith talks to Ezek to try to delay it till tomorrow?
I don't know if Aerith's in the mood to talk to anybody.
Well, Aerith is the only one with an actual connection to Ezek, so I don't know if we have much of a choice.
I slink off stealthily.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Oh my god. It's a natural one.
Is it natural one?
+4, so it's 5.
So Aerith you start to sneak away, Aerith, and you kind of miss that there is a little bucket on the ground as you look over at your friends, and as you take a step away, you clang, 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 clang.
Of course.
Aerith! Come here! This is a very serious conversation. You'll just...
He just said he runs.
I run.
Where are you running?
I'm running to the hole.
Okay.
To the hole?
Take it to the hole!
In that direction, I'm going there.
Running towards the Reformation Center.
Give chase.
I've rolled so bad with these guards at the Reformation Center. Their perception checks have been awful tonight.
Ezra's gonna redacted himself.
You start running to the hole, Aerith, and it's almost like some kind of divine cause. You watch as like a guard who was just beginning to turn the corner, apparently hears a noise in the other direction, turns back away from you, starts walking away. Another guard that was opening the door, you see the doors opening and a guard starting to walk out. And you hear someone call out to him from the inside, and he turns back around and heads back in. What's your speed, Aerith, versus Havok's?
My speed is 30 feet.
Okay.
30.
Okay. So he's about 10 feet ahead of you, Havok.
Okay.
You're able to get to the hole. Stiki and Ezra, are you doing anything during this?
Stiki's small enough to get into the hole. Stiki's gonna go into the hole.
Okay.
I think Ezra's gonna kind of take a second, just be like, I can't fucking stand these people, and then follow.
All right. So you get to the hole. Aerith, what are you doing? You can feel Havok bounding up behind you.
I'm going in. I'm going in the hole.
Okay. Aerith dives into the hole and starts digging his way down. Havok, you get to the hole.
I don't have any of my armor or stuff on.
Yeah. Havok, you get to the hole. What are you doing?
I take my shield off. Is there like bush? There's like bushes around it, right?
Yeah, there's lots of bushes
I
there.
kind of tuck it into the bushes and I dive in after him.
Okay. These guards suck. I've rolled 2 3s, a 2, and a natural 1 for all their perception checks.
Heck yeah!
These outdoor guards. These
this
outdoor
is meant
guards.
to happen.
Not doing it.
Meant to happen. This is destiny.
This was in the D&D God's plan.
Okay, so Stiki, you make it to the hole.
Stiki takes off his armor and his weapons.
Okay.
And then he jumps in.
You put it in the bushes too?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Stiki goes in. Ezra, you make it to the hole.
I think he'd just say, he doesn't believe in any gods, but he's just gonna be like, you fucking better give me some good karma for this bullshit, and then dive in.
Okay. You guys start making your way through the tunnel. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
And I give myself, it's a cantrip, resistance.
Okay.
Plus D4 to a saving throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast some guidance on myself.
Okay.
16.
It didn't help.
Oh shit.
I rolled a 6, but I'm gonna use my Cardic inspiration.
Okay.
Plus 10.
Okay.
So 16.
Aerith, what'd you get?
I'm gonna use my Cardic Inspiration.
I think you
You
already
used it.
did.
No,
Used it.
Newton used his.
No,
No, he used it. He was
No.
pulling it
For
for
you.
you. That was
No, but
the.
he said that he was gonna.
No.
I don't believe so. I thought it was
Oh, okay.
because it was something that you were doing in particular, and you just.
I was drawing for you,
Yeah.
but I would be happy to give you my Cardic Inspiration now if you so desire.
I'm afraid it was already used.
Oh,
There you go. That's
God.
an 11.
Okay. So, sorry, Ezra, what did you get?
17. No. Yes, 17.
Okay, so
Yes.
Aerith pulls his way through, and as everyone's kind of clambering through this tunnel, the earth is shaking a bit more. And at a certain point, some of the tunnel begins to collapse around you, Aerith.
Good.
Not fully, but enough to block your passage.
Brother!
You'll stop.
Brother! Help me! I'm stuck. And I'm falling down the
Gotcha.
tunnel.
Let's jump
As-
over and somewhat back in time to Newton and Ezek.
I was just going to say really quick that Ezra's a little offended that he doesn't mean him.
Oh.
Oh no! He hated it, but now it's stuck. Oh,
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You know, I was talking to some of the guards. Burgomaster wants you hung today. What do you think about that?
I don't deserve it.
You don't deserve it.
No, I think I do.
Right. I'd say it's probably closer to the truth. But really, who deserves anything in this world?
So it wasn't a dream.
What's that then?
I witch bolted that reformer and then sent a wall of fire through the building, didn't I?
From what I hear. You murdered him.
I've done worse.
Oh, have you?
I have.
You don't strike me as one that's very tough.
Looks can be deceiving.
You know, it's a good thing you're my brother's friend. Otherwise, I'd be the one hanging you today. I'd like to love me a good hanging.
You're not a terrible person, are you? Is it Ezek? He's not a terrible person, are you?
What's that mean then? Huh? What's a terrible person?
A terrible person believes in nothing.
I don't believe in nothing.
Clearly. I'm amazed at your loyalty.
Burgomaster's a good man.
I'm not talking about him.
That's my brother. You have any family?
Not anymore.
Well, if you did, and you thought they were gone forever, but then you saw them again. They were alive, flesh and blood right in front of your face. What would you do then?
I don't know. But Aerith's a good one. He was playing a song, and I heard him, and he made me feel like I was home. And that's when I decided to follow this ill fellowship, if you will.
Well, look, before he gets back here, there's something I want you to know going forward. You see, I'm not going to lose my brother again. Not now that I've found him after all these years. And you're going to get him and your group killed. And if you put them in danger again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to you while you're sleeping one night. And I'm going to strangle you in your sleep.
You best kill me now, because then being with me puts them in danger.
Really? What makes you say that? Your little fire game. I can do that too.
He brings out his clawed hand, and you see this fire begin licking up the sides of it.
I got news for you, because you seem to have this kind of fucking, I don't know, victim complex, but also god complex at the same time. It's really fucking nutty. You're fucking nothing, mate. You're fucking nothing.
And at that, Aerith's voice rings out. Brother! And he rushes off. Aerith, you hear, and the rest of you hear somewhat more muffled than others. Havok, you hear somewhat clearly. Stiki a little bit less. Ezra a little less. Brother, you all right?
I'm stuck and stuck. Trying to get to you.
Give me a moment. You kind of wait in the dark there. The rest of you are just kind of held up behind him momentarily. After a minute, you see some rope begin to dangle down in front of you. Can you reach the rope, brother?
Yeah, can I? Can I reach it?
Yeah, you stretch out and you can just kind of barely get it in your grasp, but you're able to pull it. And as you grab the edge of it, you're able to pull a little bit closer, and there is slack left for him to give. All right, hold on tight, brother. I'm going to pull you.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, easy enough. You're like kind of bracing for like a little pull, but instead it's just a quick like, and you get kind of pulled forward and cleared to move again, and you continue the rest of the way, not needing the rope quite as much. Everyone else is able to follow behind you, and you make your way out of the hole. Aerith reaches down with the same hand he used to shake your hand a while ago and pulls you up and out.
You're back. Did you bring your friends?
I think they brought themselves, and I'll kind of move away from the hole, and I'll put myself in between the others and Ezra.
Okay.
I think I'm next, so I shimmy out of the hole. Just dirt all in the fur. It wasn't clean to begin with, but now it's real gross.
And sure enough, you see Aerith and Ezek standing there.
Stiki's like just slinks through.
He's small enough to fit in the hole.
He just like shimmied his way down.
Okay. Yeah, and Stiki, you make your way out.
He was making sound effects the whole way down too.
Go ahead.
Ezra would come out of the hole, kind of like just muttering to himself the whole time, just like, stupid, ridiculous plan. You didn't even plan. You walked up and didn't even talk, like the whole time before, like as he comes out casting prestidigitation, still like angsty and annoyed, and then just huff, look up at the assembled crowd, and just. All right. Care to explain, brother?
Brother.
Oh,
What
this
do
is
you mean by
awkward. Oh, this is awkward. Oh.
We did have another brother.
He's just looking at Aerith.
No, we didn't. But this is also my brother in a different way.
Not a blood brother.
No.
Are you the one I set some fire to?
You didn't set. Did he set fire to me?
He threw some fire at you in the fight.
Oh. Well, you threw it at me. Might want to work on your aim.
Right. Well, I might need some practice. Anyway, had I known you were with my brother, I wouldn't have done it.
I'm sure.
You know, brother, I'm sensing a lack of gratitude.
Yeah, there's
For this one.
no need to be rude.
I'm trying to help you all.
Can we
In case
just-
you tell you.
Can we just get what we need to get done and get out of here?
All right.
As you say that, you hear shuffling, Havok and Stiki. And you see this small, bald orderly dressed in just rags, big, non-blinking eyes looking out at all of you. Just kind of stops by the cell, looks at all of you, puts some food down, and begins shuffling back.
Do they can they hear what we say? And I mean,
Those are the ones that, well, we call them the mind lost. For obvious reasons.
Let me guess, is that stage 6?
That's what happens when they can't take the other stages.
Humane.
Gets the job done. Said he's been safe from the devil for ages.
I'm sure that's why.
Got a better solution there.
Oh, I'm not saying that. Never mind. The hanging, can you delay it till tomorrow?
Well, I don't know that I can. Lots of things set in motion. And I mean that truly. I tried to talk to the burgomaster, but he's nervous. A
What
reformer
if-
killed is not something he takes lightly.
Can you explain that a bit more? What exactly happened?
Well, do you want to go see your friend first, or would you like me to explain it first?
Is he capable of talking?
We were chatting just a bit ago. Lovely conversation.
Newton?
Hello?
And Ezra would kind of look at Aerith.
Sure, let's talk to him. And I'll go walk over, but I'm gonna go look at. I sort of stop walking to Newton's cell, and I look over to the other cells. I want to see. I want to look into the other ones.
Okay. Looking inside some of the other cells as you walk by, Newton's like the fourth one down on the left, so you can see 3 on both sides as you make your way over to him. Go ahead and make a perception check.
6.
Looking inside, these cells all seem to be empty. You take a decent glance at each one, and doesn't seem to be anyone inside.
And there goes that option. All right, and I go.
Well, there are
I
more cells,
join the group.
brother. There are more cells.
More cells
Right.
on a different level.
No, down here. It's a big prison.
Well, later. Let's just talk to Newton.
And with that, you guys do make it to Newton's cell, and you see him sitting there on the mattress.
Try and open the cell door.
Hold on then.
You try to open it, it doesn't open. Izek comes over with the key, opens it up.
I'll go in the cell. And I'll kneel down next to Newton. Newton. Newton, are you okay?
Hello, friend. I've been better.
Why don't you stand up for a second? Get you on your feet.
Well, you're all here.
Yeah, we're all here.
Why?
Because you're our friend, and we were worried about you.
You got yourself arrested and sentenced to a hanging.
What did I say to you not even 24 hours ago?
I can't remember.
I said I got your back, and that's why I'm here. So why don't you stand up?
They want to know what happened, Newton. You want me to tell them or you want to?
I can tell you what I know. And with that, I have a question. And it has to be asked to you as a DM privately.
Okay. Do you want to send me a chat via Zoom?
Oh, so okay, yeah, they can't mute, can they? Awkward.
We can take our earphones out
You can't.
or turn our volume down. We can turn our volumes down.
Can you mute
Sure.
yourselves via your computer, not via Zoom?
How about you guys all turn your volume down? I will wave like this when you come back.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that just in normal conversation.
No, I do it a lot, so I'll try to contain myself.
Are they gone?
I believe so.
Okay. So here's my question. How much does Newton know about his own past? In terms of, does he know about his pre-adoption, like before he was taken in by the witches? Or does he only know he was raised by the witches? And
I'm going off of all of the information you gave me for your backstory, which
Right.
would be that you thought that was your mother. You thought for years that that was your family.
Okay.
Whether or not they told you at the end or you discovered it.
I don't think he would have, because I think it was quite swift, the end. So that's kind of where I'm coming from.
I would say though that you probably recognized that those were not really family. That's what you would recognize.
So I know I'm adopted, but I don't know my true heritage. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. That's what I needed to know. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's the sign, guys. That's the sign.
We're still.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
He gives a signal.
So what just happened? They're asking me a question?
Well, Ezek said
They want to know what happened. Do you want me to tell them or do you want to give it a go?
I can tell you what I know. I was raised by witches. I was raised by one beautiful witch in particular. She's what you call a good witch. She was the white sheep of the family, if you will. What I didn't know was that her sisters had bound me to a devil at birth, or shortly after, from what I gather. She raised me. I would see my aunts occasionally. I lived in a enchanted forest, or what I thought was an enchanted forest. It was enchanted, that's for sure, but it was a bog, I come to find. This curse, this bounding, if you will, came to fruition on my 18th birthday. I woke up one morning and there they all were. My aunts, all 6 of them.
Dude, I'm going to send you something.
Can I keep going, or should I?
Just read this really quick.
Is it going to be?
It's in the Zoom.
It's in the Zoom. Oh.
To you. Yeah.
I know. I get it.
Okay. Yeah. Clarify. Just clarify.
There they all were. One morning, I thought it was my birthday. It was my birthday. And suddenly, their faces changed. I saw them as the hags they were. For the first time. And my mother was cast down on the floor, screaming, asking them not to do it. I was strapped down on the bed. And they began to chant. And the rest is just flashes. But when I awoke, I had my mother's head in my hands. I had consumed them.
What?
Consumed them all. My mother included. I ate her. I ate my mother. This thing that allowed me to kill those men. He's what did it. He's what possessed me. And I can't describe the power. I cannot. That's all I know. That's all I know.
DM, do I sense from sort of my bardic college that there is a presence in this room?
Make a wisdom check.
It's gonna be a 16.
There's one brief moment as Newton is crying where you see his face shift from one of sadness and remorse and regret to one of joyful glee. And you see his teeth, which were normal, razor sharp, smeared red paint around his face, just caked in white powder, dripping, just for a flash, and then he's crying.
I think Ezra would go over to him.
So it's Stiki.
Is he standing or still sitting?
You tell me, Newton.
He's sitting.
And I think Ezra would kind of crouch down in front of him.
Brother, be careful.
I don't know what makes it happen. I don't know. It's only happened twice.
It's not your fault, Newton. It wasn't you.
It's awful. It's like the worst dream that's real.
I know. I know. I understand.
Stiki sits next to him and he puts his hand on his shoulder.
Paw hand.
I deserve to die. I do.
No, you don't.
I shouldn't be putting you in danger. Why am I with you?
Because we're friends. We're all here for each other.
Regardless of all of that, whatever you may have done, you don't deserve to die for this. Not for something that was out of your control, that wasn't your fault. And then he'd stand up and turn around and face Ezek and be like, can you delay the hanging?
I've already told you.
What if you told...
Right now.
What if you told the Burgomaster until tomorrow so that he was in his right mind? So so that it hurt more, or you know, in witch trials they try to make them repent first before they die.
Right. Well, here's the thing. There are 2 witnesses that saw everything your friend did.
No,
and as much as that was a great trip down memory lane, I gotta say, you kind of buried the lead there. Because first what your friend did was he broke into the Burgomaster's mansion, and that would be bad enough. You all saw the trial for that and what he got. But then he murdered a reformer, set him on fire, broke out of the restraints, and they said his whole persona.
Did you agree to help us or not, Ezek?
I'm trying to help you. You're asking too much.
To delay
I'm telling you
hanging.
what it is. Yes, I'm telling you what it is.
You see, he is starting to raise his voice.
I'm telling you what it is. The Burgomaster won't be talked out of this one. The reformers was something that kept the Burgomaster safe, that kept us all safe, and your friend burned one alive. There's no delay in that hanging.
Sounds to me like we only have one choice.
What's that?
What you said earlier.
No.
Ezek's idea.
Look, Stiki, it doesn't feel good to me. Doesn't feel good to me either. We explored options that I never would have thought of. But it doesn't sound like we have... It sounds like a life for a life here. It's either Newton's life or somebody else's.
Hey, Ezek, hey, Ezek.
Right.
I know.
So glaring over at Ezra.
I know that's... Earlier, you said that you didn't want to just allow us to take Newton and go, and that the Burgomaster for sure would come after us. And that would be bad for them and for me. But your plan is clever. I don't believe that someone else should have to die for what Newton has done. If you let us, or if you let my friends take Newton and try to help him however you can, or not, but just let him go, I will stay with you. And you don't have to worry about the Burgomaster coming after me, at least. And then we can finally get to talk. With that.
Brother, I'll do whatever you want. You want to take him, you can take him. I'm just telling you the long and short of it, you all will be hunted. In terms of you staying behind, with the rest of them leaving, I know that I can protect you.
You said that you could possibly clear my name. How could you have?
Not if he's gone.
I'm just gone.
There'd have to be some kind of, I don't know, if you attacked them, if you attacked your friends,
If I did.
showed that you weren't with them. Or we could check these cells. Who knows, maybe one of the prisoners down here is already dead.
I think Ezra would stalk out. Sorry, can you hear me? I'm leaning kind of far away. I think Ezra would stalk out to go search the cells, each kind of like aggressively.
Havok would. I'm going to follow, and I pull out the dagger from the house.
Okay.
Well, Ezra's specifically looking for a dead body.
Gotcha. You're checking the cells.
Come with me as I grab my gear and
Here's one.
let's talk.
This one's dead.
Weird. Weird.
I know the blood looks new. He's a special kind of race. Don't question it.
Just couldn't take it.
All right. So you start to walk back with Ezek to get your gear.
Yeah.
What you want to do, brother?
I don't know. I'm furious that Newton, he's so stupid and went to the burgomasters.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking stupid. I already told him that. He's putting you in danger. Look, I feel sorry for him. That's a sad story. But all that makes me hear is that he's going to keep putting you in danger.
Brother, have you tried to leave this place?
Go where?
Well, you said that you've been searching for your family, for me. Haven't you tried then to leave?
Once you're in Barovia, you're in Barovia.
But did you always know that? Did you always believe it?
I've seen people go into the mist. I've seen them return from the mist. Broken. Addled. The only way to get out is to deal with the devil. But you and me, brother, we might have the strength to do that.
Mother.
Where are they?
He's gone. They were murdered.
Ezek raises his clawed hand and shoots off a little firebolt down the hall. As you two are walking to the different cells, it soars past you against the wall.
Who fucking did it?
The Duke, my Sargon. He got angry with mother and father's.
Brother. I do want you to tell me all of this, I do. But we don't have time. Not right now.
What I'm saying is we could try to leave this place. So I'm trying to do ever since I got here. You and I, we could try. There has to be a way. The Vistani, they come in and out of this place.
They do it because the devil allows them to.
And
There's a way out.
You have
It's through the devil.
But you have an agreement. The reformers have an agreement with the devil. Isn't that right? Isn't that how they do it? An agreement? A bargain?
No. No, who told you that? Reformers ain't got no deal. Do you mean the Vistani?
Them too. I don't know. I just got here, so you know a lot more than I do about this place. That's why.
The Reformers were a group of adventurers a while back. They thought they could take down the devil. But I remember, see, I was young when I first met them. They had a member in their party too. One that always struck me as dangerous for them. Well, sure enough, that member turned on the party. Sold them out to Strahd. They were decimated. They came back here, the last 3 remaining, to try to help keep Philocki safe.
Meanwhile, Ezra and Havok go ahead and make an investigation or perception check as you're checking through the different spells.
Can I give Ezra the help action on this?
Sure. Ezra's stoked about it anyway, but
Sure. What is that? Oh, you're rolling.
I'm not rolling.
so
I'm
you
giving
get
you
you
advantage.
get another roll.
Oh, okay. My first one was better. That's gonna be a 19.
So my investigation
19.
sucks.
You guys check down this hallway. Start heading down the south hallway where you see more cells at the end of it. Start looking through there. And about the second one down, you do see 2 bodies on the ground, huddled together. Doesn't look like there's any movement.
Ezra would go over to them and check them delicately
Okay.
to see if they're actually dead or alive.
You do check their pulses, and they are indeed dead.
Are either of them male and relatively similar in size and height to?
You see one male and a female, and the male is close, not an identical match, but close.
Well, at least we're not killing anybody, right?
Yeah.
Help me with this. Him?
Mm-hmm. What do we do with the other one?
Presumably tell Isaac if someone even comes to clean these out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. While this is happening, Newton and Stiki, are you doing anything in the cell?
Stiki is currently crouched over, talking to a piece of paper.
Oh, God.
As one does.
As one does. And Stiki is saying to this, it's almost like he's speaking a love letter. He says, "Thank you so much. Thank you. I love it. It's the most beautiful. My butt cheeks are so small, and I never thought it was possible. Thank you."
I'm afraid it won't last forever.
Oh, that makes sense. How long do I have? Because I have to get out of this hole.
Well, you know, I feel as though the arrangement we've had has been somewhat one-sided.
That makes sense. I'm sorry. You're right.
I've asked you to keep me a secret, and you've told your friends.
I did. In the past, I realized I made a mistake and I hurt you, and I'm sorry, and I'm doing better. I promise I'm not going to do it again.
Do you promise?
I promise.
What could you give me, Stiki, that might make me
My
feel
friendship.
confident?
My friendship.
Perhaps something more.
Oh,
A favor, perhaps.
what kind of favor? I don't know what I could. Yeah, sure.
I'd like you to just tell me a little bit about your sibling. A story or two.
Tilly?
Yes. Doesn't have to be now, but I want some more information.
Why?
Well, if I'm going to help you save her, I want to make sure she's a good person, worthy of saving.
Oh, she's the best person. She's
I need
better
to
than
know she's worth the cost.
cost.
It's cost for everything, my dear.
I have gold. Do you want gold?
Not everything can be paid in coins.
Oh. What do you want?
It's not about what I want, Stiki. It's about what it will take. But first, just tell me a story.
Is she gonna be safe?
That's my plan. If you listen to me.
Okay. Do you want one now? I can tell you a story now.
If you'd like. I'm all
Okay.
ears.
Okay. So when we were little orcs, I was being bullied by the big bully orc in the village, and I was a very nice orc, and I didn't like fighting. So Tilly fought. So Tilly stood up to the bully, and she protected me. And she told me, Stiki, you need to learn how to fight for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. And I said, Tilly, you are right. Stiki is saying this loudly.
Yeah, I was going to say, Newton, you're definitely hearing Stiki. And you guys also hear the echo of Stiki's story.
Newton just like resoundingly says, I love you, Stiki. It's platonic. I mean, it's totally platonic, but I love you.
I love you, Newt. And he starts crying.
He's like, over to you and Aerith.
Hey, is your orc friend all right?
No, I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I don't know you. I don't know what I'm doing here. But I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out of this place. It's everything's gonna be fine. All right, and like putting on all my stuff, got my rapier on, putting on my armor, and yeah.
He sees the loot. Just eyes it for a moment.
When was the last time you played?
It's been ages. But I have fond memories of Mom playing. And Dad. Come on. Sounds like your friends found something.
Do you think it's gonna work? Are they gonna buy it?
I don't fucking know. I think if I help sell it, if you all show up with him, mangled, destroyed, you know, enough so the face is not entirely recognizable, it might.
Show up with him? What do you mean? We have to be here for it?
I think that's the best way. I mean, you don't have to. If you want
that we apprehended him or something? Is that what?
Yeah, that he broke out. And you all caught him after hearing what he had done to the burgomaster, realizing the kind of man he was. and you fucking killed him for it. I will put you back in the Burgomaster's good graces.
How did we get down here? That we broke in to kill him? To make our,
Well, that's
our
what I'm
name,
saying is
our reputation?
we'll have to get you all out of here with him, with this person that we kill.
As if he escaped.
As if he escaped, that's right. That's to
Alright.
me the best option, but
No, that's good. That's a good option. I pat him on the shoulder and head over to the rest of the group.
All right. You guys all kind of arrive at the same time. You two with the dead body, Havok and Ezra, hearing Stiki cry.
Ezra said he doesn't have time for that right now. He doesn't have the emotional capacity for that at the moment. There's a lot happening.
So much happening.
Your trauma can wait.
This is the therapy episode, everyone.
Is it?
With Ezek as the therapist.
Episode title: Your trauma can wait.
As we traumatize you even more.
Look, we all got a lot of feelings here.
Yeah.
Fucking apparently.
It's a situation.
We gotta handle this first.
Plug
yes.
it out later.
Oh, well, Ezek, I didn't put this together, but Ezek is going to help us to get out with the body as if Newton had escaped, and then we to try to correct our bad name for being associated with him, apprehended him and killed him.
Okay.
Prove our loyalty to the Burgomaster.
I'm okay. If we're going with that plan, here's an option. Newton goes out the hole. This dead body, we dress in a guard's uniform. No, wait, never mind. Or,
I think it should be Newton's clothes, and then we have to mar the body. And
No, I understand that part. More what I'm talking about is how to get him out. Both Newton, yes, but also the dead body that can't climb through a hole.
We just drag it through the hole. It's
You
dead.
got a
It's not
rope?
like we're gonna hurt it.
Can you drag both yourself and a dead weight?
well, we have one of us go first with the rope, and then
Mhm.
You can
then
tie
on the
it
other
around
side.
the neck of the dead body, and then somebody pulls up.
The
Whoa,
waist is
Stiki.
better. Oh, you will break the neck.
Whoa there, buddy.
We're gonna
Pull
make
up by the
it.
feet.
Or are we gonna mess it up and make it like not pretty?
No,
Anyway,
we do. Yeah, we want it to be not pretty. So
Yes.
There we
Okay. Well, all right. Okay. Who had the easiest time getting through the hole?
The skinny,
Big
sticky. He slipped right through it. There was like a noise and everything.
also, whoever is gonna be
Sorry, DM. I want to check the body, see how long it's been dead.
Okay.
Is that a medicine check?
Yeah.
Okay. Medicine. That's a 12 plus 5, so 17.
You get the sense that this body has been dead for around a week.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna start casting, and I don't have this prepared, so it's gonna take me a while, but I can cast it ritually. I'm gonna start casting Gentle Repose to stop the decaying process.
Okay.
Be right back.
So I'm gonna start doing that. It'll take me like 10 minutes though.
Okay. So Havok sits down next to the body, and you see this kind of faint blue glow begin to emanate as she concentrates on it.
Okay. Consider this. We get the body out of the hole, right? Figure that out.
Right.
We make a scene. We put the body in Newton's clothes. We make a bit of a scene in front of the Reformation Center, and someone kind of pushes Newton, and as that happens, I or someone or you, because I know you have this spell, don't you, Aerith? You have Shatter, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So the clothes will still be identifiable to an extent, but no one will really notice that the body is not as fresh as it should be.
Yes, I think fire might be better.
Maybe I don't know how well fire will be noticed. Will mask the decomposing process. In the meantime, I think Ezra's gonna, unless Stiki, do you have a spell that can make this person look like Newton?
I have minor illusion.
I think you said you had disguised self. Is that right?
I do also.
But I'm not positive if you can actually cast that.
I'm not positive that you can use that for that either.
I'm checking right now.
On a dead body? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's only making yourself.
Yeah, because that is what I have too.
Yeah, would minor illusion work?
Minor illusion just doesn't last for that. No, I guess it does last fairly long.
Well, but anytime, as soon as someone touches it, it'll immediately show as an illusion.
But my point is, as long as they catch a glimpse of Newton before he's blown to bits.
Definitely needs to be blown to bits.
Does the hair look like Newton?
Oh, they are bald.
Okay.
Both of the bodies you found.
Would anything in my disguise kit?
I'd assume that in a disguise kit you'd probably have like a wig or two.
But I don't know if you already think of this, Ezra, but I think someone should see the act. We should get guards to see the act of killing.
Yes, that's why I said make a scene before we shatter him.
What if we make a scene and then burn the body?
Right, that is what Aerith said, and I'm concerned that the fire won't hide the decomposition process quite enough.
I think we should do both. I'll shatter it. Someone else will hit it with a,
or someone hits it with a firebolt, and then you shatter it.
Does anyone have firebolt?
I do. I have firebolt.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll stage a scene in which we're all surrounding Newton.
Yes.
Actual Newton.
No.
Yes.
No.
Just go with me.
No, but wait. Okay.
Actual Newton. And then we create, I don't know, some smoke or something like that. And then in the chaos, Newton dashes out, switches his disguised self, looks like Kyle, the bard, or whoever.
Mm.
Or and then someone else, because already Kyle is a bad rap too. You look like someone else. And then that's when we reveal the body. And
I hear you. Or I give this little man a wig that looks like Newton's hair. Stiki minor illusions this body to look like Newton's. Newton goes out first, does his mask of disguise, just isn't there. He's just not there. We bring the body out, we make sound like we're fighting, and then once we feel like we're tossing the body around and we're grappling with it, oh darn, we've got to get him, right? Oh dear. And then once we feel like we've got enough of an audience, somebody pushes him, the body, pushes it, and then I firebolt, you shatter.
Just just I'm
You
sorry.
think that has less of a chance of
I
going wrong than a body swap in the daylight in the middle of the courtyard?
do. I just kind of
I think you're wrong.
this like lumpy body looking around. I don't know.
Maybe someone cast hold person. They don't fucking know.
Whole person is like a
It paralyzes
rigid
you.
thing. This is going to be a lot of flopping around.
The body's going to be in 8,000 pieces. They're not going to notice anyway. As long as there's hair and bits of Newton's clothing, it's not
How are
going to
you
matter.
going to make the body stand up and fight y'all?
Yeah.
I didn't say we're fighting, and I said we're like grappling it. Oh,
We're forgetting the ace in the hole here, and it's this beautiful, handsome man, my brother. He's his word is gold. All right. So I think we shouldn't risk the whole pantomime. Although I come from a theater background.
Yours is less of a pantomime.
No, mine is not good either. So let's just destroy the body in the streets, then call people over, and my good brother here, Isaac, will corroborate our story that we apprehended him. I just don't think anyone should get to see the magic happen. You know what I mean?
What I can do is I can say I'm going to take the outdoor shift at the Reformation Center.
Mm-hmm.
Keep patrol. Make sure there are no other guards looking in your direction when you start this. When you give me the signal, I'll call them out.
I've been hearing they're doing a real shitty job lately anyway.
How would you fucking know?
Word gets around.
Okay, that can work. How
You
long
give
will
me
that
the
take?
signal, I call them out. Just as you guys are putting the killing blows in. Now, I'm not going to lie. I think at the start of it, I'm gonna go harsh on you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That way when I come around, it's more believable than me just automatically thinking you did it.
I'm harsh on us. What do you mean?
How harsh?
We're helping you out.
Come and I'll arrest you first.
For
You're going to
killing-
arrest us.
Arresting us for killing.
Listen, the
Prisoner.
burgomaster's already nervous about you lot.
On
So,
what
and then you'll tell
exactly
them-
would be the charges you're arresting us on?
Well, that's just it. If you cause a fight in the street, you're going to get arrested. Now, you're not going to be held long because you'll be brought right to the burgomaster since I'm the one's getting you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at that point, you'll be telling your story. And I'll corroborate what I saw. I'll come around, as it were.
That's a good plan. That's the smarter plan.
Is he playing us? Is he trying to play us?
Long con, do an insight check.
Is he doing the long con? Can I do a vibe
He's
check?
doing a long. I mean, he could have just told anyone right now. He could have gone.
Ezra loves those
13.
vibe checks.
He seems on the up and up. He's still giving you shifty eyes every now and then, but whenever
Yeah,
he
but I
talks
know
to
he doesn't
Aerith,
like me.
he seems like he's very much like doing what he can to help Aerith, and by proxy, help you all.
Can I detect thoughts on him, please?
You can certainly try.
I'm glad I am casting Gentle Repose and not paying attention to
Do we
idiots.
see Stiki casting anything?
That is what I'm looking up. It is a vocal, somatic, and material spell. So,
Whoa.
Stiki's been talking to himself, so.
Stiki has been talking to himself. This is true.
Man, Stiki long conned everybody. I'm not actually talking to anyone in this paper. Just setting it up.
Do I roll for it?
Mm-mm. Not for
no,
the surface
no.
thoughts.
No, you cast the spell right away. Okay. You start hearing.
His plan has to work. I gotta save him. I'm gonna keep him safe this time. No one's taking him away from me. That Sticky's kind of cute.
Okay.
Whoa. Hey,
Trust this bitch.
That's not canon.
Sticky's getting all the
It is now.
vibes.
You didn't say above board, bitch.
I had the hand. It was underneath my mic.
Sticky's face drops immediately, and then he pretends to like scratch his nose, and he's like, and then Tilly said, "Achoo."
I don't think anyone's listening to Sticky at this point. I think they've all kind of.
He says it super loud.
I know
Sticky's
Ezra's tuned Sticky out at this
Sticky's
point.
the most brilliant person in this group. Brilliant.
So those were the surface thoughts. If you want to probe deeper, that is a choice you have.
Yeah, I want to.
But it's a saving throw for them, and they will know if they fail it.
Well, that means he's gonna know that I know that he thinks I'm cute. So it's a win-win for me.
Oh my gosh. I guess it's canon.
Well, who wouldn't think Sticky's adorable?
Are you probing deeper?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a failure on his wisdom saving throw. So you probe deeper. So that means if you ask him questions, it can bring up thoughts that would potentially show more.
Well, Ezra's already feeling sketchy, so Ezra would probably just. Why do we need to be arrested? Can't you just say that you saw us kill the man that just escaped from you? Because you did in this scenario.
Well, then what might be asked of me, you stupid jackass,
Is what you hear, Sticky.
is if you saw them interfering with Newton, why didn't you go and help? Why don't you jump in? And
Because
that
you
would look
saw us
suspicious.
killing him.
So I saw you killing him right at the moment it happened, and that's when I called the guards. If I'm walking around the outer grounds and you're fighting him, then it's going to take some time. They would wonder, why didn't I just go and start to take care of it?
So come take care
Fucking
of
idiot.
it.
Why don't you want me to help you, you fucking moron?
And it's all thoughts.
I figured. So come help. So come help. Why don't you see us fighting? You call the guards, you come running over, right? And a couple of guards come out, and at that moment, as you're coming up to us, we kill him.
I'm just saying it looks more believable.
To have us arrested.
Side note, are we all going to be safe after this, or is it just your brother that's going to be safe after this? I kind of want to know.
This is all supposed to be clearing our name.
That's right. This plan is one that will hopefully clear you all. But to be honest, the one I'm most concerned about is my brother. But since he cares about you all, then I guess I'll save you too.
Does that check out? Is that
Those
what
were
is-
his thoughts. The second half there.
I accept that. Thank you.
What a fucking cutie.
Okay.
I ship it.
They could have started detecting Havok's thoughts. Who knows?
Havok's getting jealous, everyone.
Havok, I don't know how much I'm paying attention because I've been casting this spell for like 7 minutes.
I think this is the plan. Play.
You can make a persuasion check, Ezra, at disadvantage.
For my plan of him coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not it. It's a crit fail, so I can't get worse than that.
Sure you can.
I literally think I can't.
You realize I'm really sticking my neck out on the line for all of you. Right? You do realize that?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, really.
Ezra will kind of look at Sticky like, where the fuck?
Sticky's being very nice now.
All right, so let's get this.
What are we doing? Are we going right into it?
Well,
I think we should, because the hanging is supposed to be happening soon, right?
yes.
All right.
Let Havok finish her spell first, and then we'll tie the rope, get the body out, and I'll put the wig on. We'll get the body out. We'll start. Stiki will minor illusion the body, and then we'll start our plan. So while we're getting him out of the hole, you should probably.
I'll head up.
Mm-hmm.
Stiki or Havok. At this point, your spell has finished.
Okay, guys, this body's like a week old. So what's the plan?
Oh.
All right, we tell him the plan. We tell her
Plan recap.
And recap.
That's an interesting plan. I like it.
Yes. That's what we're going with.
Am I the only one that doesn't? Okay, fine.
No, it's a shitty plan, but it's what we got.
I don't have any better plans.
My plan is better.
All right. Stiki,
Yeah.
be your noodle self. Do it.
Take the rope. Take the rope.
So you guys, by the way, so far no one has done anything to the body. Have you put on any makeup or anything? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
So
clothes.
It is like kind of like glowing
Newton.
bluish for a little bit here, but that'll stop soon.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it. That'll stop in a bit, but
Yeah. Newton, we need your clothes.
Yeah, Newton, we need you to be a bit naked.
You want my shirt?
We need everything.
Yeah.
And your
You can keep your underwear.
All right.
And just cast disguise self, because you're going to be running around.
Mhm.
I give him my breastplate. Doesn't really fit. His shoulders kind of almost come out through the neck.
He casts disguise self, and his face flattens. His nose.
Whoa. No. Okay, did you hear the plan, Newton?
As far as I can tell, I should just be out of Dodge.
No, I think we're mixing plans. Yeah, I think we're mixing plans. I think we're doing my part with the body, and then Izek is going to come and be like, "Oh, guards, come here!" And then as soon as guards appear, we're going to kill the body.
What's the role I should play? I guess
Someone else that has not been seen in Barovia.
Yeah, that's why. That's
Good.
That's this nose. These ears. So he casts disguise self, and he.
Are you doing the blank face thing?
No.
Is that? No.
Oh, I thought I heard that. I thought you said that. Okay, never mind.
No. So
He said flatten his face. Different.
Oh, I'm just like.
my face flattens, my ears expand, and my nose. Essentially, I'm becoming a homeless man of Valaki.
Valaki.
So like my breastplate that I'm wearing covers my genitalia, but that's all I'm wearing.
Oh, Newton, they took all of your gear and everything. You
I gave him my breastplate.
basic clothes on. Yeah.
Disguise self, you can make clothing. Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought you were saying your Newton's actual breastplate.
No,
I'm becoming a homeless man
with a breastplate.
With a breastplate.
It looks like crap if that helps. It's like rusty and dented.
But I mean, like basically, I look crazy. Like I look like I'm gonna tell you about the end of the world, and I'm sure I will.
Barovia's flat.
For the course right now.
As Newton changes in front of you all, and you sit around, kind of in a circle around this dead body on the ground, and your new ally, Izek, standing in the circle as well, just thinking about these plans and what you have in store. That's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh.
You guys have a week to solidify your plan, or 2 weeks to solidify your plans via text, if you'd like.
Thank you, Dungeon Daddy.
You're welcome.
Yay.
So many emotions today.
You are now Dungeon Daddy.
Please no.
I will not. I will
Oh,
not.
it's canon.
It's gonna say
Yeah,
Dungeon
Ricky,
Daddy
you can just keep
instead of
calling me
Dungeon
Daddy. You don't have to call me.
I already call you daddy.
On that note, good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Don't forget playtest next Monday.
Playtest next Monday.